There are two pieces of career advice that are more obsolete than your grandma's 8-track, but they keep getting played over and over again. The first is that you should fail as often as possible. And the second is that you can become anything you want to be as long as you just work hard and hustle enough. If you're following this advice, you're likely on the path of most resistance. There's a better way, and that way, it's right inside of you. It's your natural talents. See, using your strengths every day at work makes you a stronger performer. And using your weaknesses every day at work weakens your performance. And rather than investing tens of thousands of hours trying to become anything you want to be and be mediocre at it, you fall into your flow when you become more of who you already are, more of who you're supposed to be. Yet there's this gravitational pull. It keeps people from staying in that strength zone. I call this the achievement trap. In the achievement trap, you get promoted into your weaknesses. What happens is you're highly credible on the job, you are a great performer, you have a demand for your skills, and so you start to get really cool job offers and referrals. And so you take one. And just a few months into the job, wham, one day it hits you. The honeymoon period has worn off and it starts feeling like soul-sucking drudgery to show up. And you wonder, what just happened? I love the people I work with, the products are inspiring, you're competent at the job. What happened is you're spending too much time in your weakness zone. And your competence is kind of like how you're competent at laundry. You're perfectly proficient, but it's not an energizing way to spend your time. So if you're feeling burnt out, if you're feeling drained, this is a lesson you need to hear today.
Lisa helped me see that I've been making this stuff way too hard. I'm walking out of here today with a whole new view of how to put my strengths to work.
When you spend too much time in your weakness zone, it lets you leave each week feeling drained, just out of gas. That reminds me of Alain Prost. Alain Prost was a French racing driver. In 1986, he was in the German Grand Prix. He's winning the race, about to become the champion of his domain. And in the last stretch of that last lap, he ran out of gas. And to the surprise and delight of the crowd, he leaps out of the car. He is going to push the car across the finish line. The man won't give up on the win. The thing is, though, there's a bit of a problem. That's that cars, they're kind of heavy. So he does not win the race because his dogged determination can't overcome that fact. Without that gas in the tank, you can't keep crossing the finish line in a winning position. So if you feel burnt out at work, if you feel more drained than you do fueled every day, it's time to start investing in your natural talents.
Lisa had us drumming, she had us laughing, she had us learning. Her energy is contagious.
Everyone's excited about Lisa's speech and what our team can become now. We're ready, we're fired up, let's do this.
The good news is there's one simple formula to keep you focused on the strength zone. That your natural raw talents multiplied by the investment you'll make in them creates your strengths. Talent times investment equals strength. The Gallup organization studied this and found that people who focus on their strengths are 6 times as engaged with their work. So it's your turn to get out there, invest in your natural talents, become more of who you already are, more of who you're supposed to be, and your reward is to become a lot more productive and energetic than you have in a long time.